Alright, so I gotta make the stupid ass video because people don't lab and the developers at NRS signed legal documents in Crown, so I gotta explain this shit to people like they're 5. So basically, I played LowKeda in this game, love the character, I'm really passionate about him, but for some reason people think that LowKeda is quote unquote fine. Well, I'm here to tell you that he's not. So, LowKeda's still a good character, don't get me wrong, but there's 2 things that I think are glaring issues why this character is objectively, like, it doesn't make him unplayable or not competitively viable, but it just shouldn't be a thing from a design standpoint, like if you understand fighting games. So basically, you know, everyone understands that LowKeda, or hopefully everyone understands that, you know, on his main mid string, his only viable mid, by the way, is back 2-1. So on back 2-1, there is a gap. Right? There's a gap in the whole part of the string. If you go for the full string, there's a gap in any part of the string. So here's the thing, that's not the issue. Because, you know, obviously, you know, people can just armor through it, whatever. A lot of characters in this game have gaps. Not a big deal, right? Well, here's the thing that's specific to LowKeda, and from a design standpoint that doesn't make sense. Back 2-1, the gap in that string, he can't stagger the string on the back 2 to bait out armor. So pretty much every character that has, you know, significant gaps in this game, you can bait out armor. That's the mind game. That's the design standpoint. That's the counter. It's like, okay, you have a gap, but at least it's a mind game. If you know someone's going to armor through it, you can bait them out, make them expend resources, and they get a full combo punish. LowKeda can't do that. Back 2 is so punishable on block, it's so negative on block, that characters, and I'm showing you right now, and I'm going to show you here, is that characters like Reptile, who have a pretty slow armored reversal, can punish it at max range. That is insanity. And for people who understand that, or at least are competent at fighting game mechanics and design, or like know how things work in fighting games, like, they understand how horrible that is, and that needs to change. And if you think that's okay, you may eat soup with the fork. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so like the next thing that I'm going to complain about, I don't necessarily think this needs to change. I don't think people understand like how bad LowKeda's armor is, because people keep saying things like, oh, LowKeda has really bad armor, has one of the worst armors in the game. LowKeda doesn't have an armored move. LowKeda doesn't have an armored reversal. And what I mean by that is, most of the time where someone has bad armor, it means like the armor gets broken with specific strings, like fast starting strings, right? Like Liu Kang's forward 4, or you know Johnny's jump in 2-1-2, or just a fast, you know, sequence of buttons. Now, that's not the case. With LowKeda, you could throw out strings. I'm going to show you right here. Strings like Sub-Zero's forward 1-2, his mid string, that slow ass, you know, 2-hitting string, breaks LowKeda's armor. So when I mean that you could hit anything you want when LowKeda's on his back, I mean that with my whole chest.